Well, it was another warm day across the 4 states, but at least we got some rainfall over the last few days, including down in Seneca, Missouri. You can see this morning just some altocumulus clouds to start out the day. Then as we go through the afternoon, those clouds started to break up and we were left with mostly fair skies, a few thin cirrus clouds floating by, and then some cumulus in the evening. And now we're starting to see some of the smoke coming in from the north on northwesterly winds as some of the smoke from Canada is starting to filter back in from that direction. We made it up to 91 today after starting out at 67, which was pretty close to the normals of 90 and 70. Of course, we're nowhere near normal on the rainfall. We're about 10 inches behind so far just in 2023, not counting the drought situation from last year. Radar right now is all clear, so there's no rain to be dealing with tonight or thunderstorms. Instead, we're looking at pleasant temperatures, generally in the 70s and 80s across the area. Fort Scott, 78, same thing in Pittsburgh, 83 in Stockton, 79 in Monette, a little bit warmer down at Veneta where they're currently sitting at 83 degrees. Now, when you factor in the dew point and the heat tomorrow, this is what it's going to feel like. It's going to feel like in the mid to upper 90s, especially out towards the west. Places like Fredonia, Independence, and Sedan with 97. Then as we go into Monday, it's going to feel like it's in the hundreds pretty much everywhere across our area. Maybe the exception, Bella Vista and Cassville, feeling like in the upper 90s, but it's going to be hot. And then as we go into Tuesday, even worse. Temperatures are going to be feeling like in the 110 range, especially out towards the west, and mid 100s in the Joplin metro area. So the heat is definitely going to be coming back. Rain chances are going to be low for the next 24 hours. And then as we go into tomorrow, maybe an isolated storm or two, but nothing really to be concerned about. Then as we look at the upper level flow, we're looking at northwesterly flow across our area. Usually this is a wet direction for us in the summertime as pieces of energy ride down from the north and west, and we will see isolated storm chances beginning tomorrow. And then once the ridge starts building in on Tuesday and Wednesday, it cuts off the rain chances for at least a couple of days. Then it starts to retreat back to the west, and that opens up the floodgates a little bit more as we go towards the weekend. Storm chances tomorrow are going to be across northern Kansas and Missouri. Some of those could be severe, so we'll keep an eye on that for you, especially for our friends up near Emporia and just south of Topeka. And then as we look at the rain totals, we're not expecting a whole lot in the metro area, higher amounts up towards the north where there is a better chance of storm activity. And on the European model, it's even drier across our area, which I think is probably going to be closer to the verification. Temperatures tonight are going to be in the 60s across the area, so pleasant with northwesterly winds. Then as we go through tomorrow, temperatures in the lower 90s, best chance of storms again up towards the north. And then as we go into Sunday night and Monday, isolated storms will be possible, especially in our northeastern sections. And then Monday afternoon, scattered showers and storms will be possible across our area, about a 30% coverage with highs in the 90s. And then as we go into Tuesday morning, we'll see lows in the mid 70s, and then it gets really hot Tuesday afternoon. How hot? Well, how about 102? And then 101 on Wednesday, and then cooler on Thursday with 96, and then even cooler still on Friday and Saturday with better chances of storms, but at least we'll be closer to normal with highs in the 90s and lows in the upper 60s.
I mean, I know we are in summer, but come on, 102.
I know, and then when you factor in the dew point, it feels like 110. Nobody wants that.
Nah, thank you though.